And today we have an amp that's kind of red in the front. It must go faster, and it's made by Engl, and it's the Retro Tube 100. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome on. I'm Alex. We're going to check out what this thing does today.
That thing.
But, first up, do us a favour, hit like and subscribe if you like what we do. Give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment. That would be awesome.
Please do.
Thank you so much.
Please do. And I just want to mention right from the start, this is not provided by Engl. This is an amp I bought with my own hard-earned pesos. Australian pesos, as we all know. Now, it's an amp I bought. It's actually discontinued, which I think I'm very sad about, because this statement, it's a statement now, is, I reckon, one of the best amps ever made and one of my favourite amps of all time. So
there you go.
Yeah, the Engl Retro Tube 100.
Up there with a PV Bandit. So we're going to check out what it does.
That's why I said one of the best amps ever.
One of the best.
Next to the PV Bandit. Yeah.
Same level. We should get one, actually.
We should. Probably should.
Just haven't said that. Yeah, we're going to do it. We just mic'd it up with a microphone today. Let's go through a Marshall Quad 1960.
It's white.
Just so happens to be white.
It's white, yeah.
Which is more 80s, I guess. Just 1960 cab with a Hohm ribbon mic on the front.
I keep buying him Sharpies for him to kind of do the leopard print thing on it, or like the zebra thing on it, but he doesn't want to do it.
Bit of SLO action. Right. Yeah, what else were we looking at? It's pretty much just a straight ahead rock and roll amp.
Did you mention a microphone? There's a video for the microphone up here. Sorry, I've missed that bit. So check out handmade, Australian-made, great microphone.
This one's orange.
And it's orange, yes.
Yeah.
Can you get different colours?
Silver.
Okay. Silver and orange.
I'm not sure what he's making at the moment.
Okay, so Alex, the Retro Tube 100. Or I should also mention, so we're going through the Captor X, not for the IRs, just for attenuation. It's 100 watts. It's very loud. We're right next to the speaker, just to save our sanity in ears and so we don't explode and feedback issues and stuff like that. So we've got it slightly attenuated, so it's a little bit quieter. And I've got this little switch here, which is connected. There are multiple foot switch ins and outs in the back. This is connected, so I can turn with this switch the gate on and off, and with this switch the effects loop, in which we have this rather lovely Guru's Ecosec 3 Steve Lukather delay, and there's a video for it up here as well. So that's just in the effects loop, just in case we want some, so I can turn it on with this. So, okay, Retro Tube 100. It's kind of their take on a more, I guess it's all in the name, isn't it? A retro-ish amp. So it's not the more modern, high-gainy chugga-chugga stuff. Even though a lot of their stuff to me is not super modern high-gain chugga-chugga stuff. It can be that, but it can be other things too. But this is definitely more the vintage voice thing. So the way I look at it is, think Marshall from the clean side, from sort of Plexi vibe all the way to hot rod at 800 and sort of everything in between, kind of, give or take, right? EL34's in it, I think 4 of them that you can see in there that glow. It's a killer sounding amp. So let's do a couple of different guitars. Let's start with a clean channel and a dirty channel. So basically it's pretty straightforward. You have a clean channel, which is here. You've got the gain, you've got a bright switch, you've got bass, mids, treble, and volume. Then you've got the second channel, the dirty channel. You've got gain, bass, mids, treble, and volume. You've got a tone switch, which is a mids boost switch, which boosts the frequencies between 500 hertz and 1000, so 500 hertz to 1 kilohertz. Then you have, for each channel, you have this little red switch, yellow switch, or orangey yellow switch, that adds a boost to each channel. And then you have the channel switcher. So the red is channel 2, no light is channel 1. Pretty straightforward. Around the back, you do have a built-in noise gate, which we are using with a noise gate control. It's quite a good noise gate, so you can do some real hard gating if you want more chugga-chugga stuff. Because a lot of people use this amp boosted with tube streamers and stuff and reckon it's quite a good metal amp.
Sure.
We're not going to do that in these videos. Watch just about every other video of this amp and you can see that. This is basically looking at using it just as a nice sounding vintagey hot rodded Marshall kind of amp, right? Effects loop is on the back as well with blend, like wet dry blend. We have it on full and we're using the blend control on the delay down here. And then you've got 2 4 ohm, 2 8 ohm, and 1 16 ohm input. We plug into the 16 ohm on that. All right, enough talking. Let's make some sounds with this guitar.
No, 79 SG500 with some Mr. Glyn paths, some underwound Integrity.
There's a video for it up here.
So?
The video is up here.
Yeah, check those out. So for underwound humbucky things. And going straight in.
Everything pretty much at 12 o'clock. Bright switch off.
No verb, no smoke and mirrors.
No.
Smoking mirrors.
Yeah, either or. So when you push it, it drives a little bit. I think it sounds good. I have the bright switch in now. I think it sounds quite good with the bright switch in. Let's crank the gain.
Okay.
Turn the master down a little bit and see what happens. Sounds nice. It's a good sound. That's a sort of Plexi driven kind of lots of bottom end. Also, if you push the volume, right? Because you've got the gain, you've got the volume, and then you've got the master. If you push the volume, it adds that bottom end, that low end growl, kind of like that sort of Plexi kind of vibe, right? So let's just find a sound you like.
Yep.
Maybe less gain or more gain, or
didn't realise how far you pushed the treble.
Yeah, I pushed the treble up a bit because I thought it was a bit dark, but I can turn it down a bit if you want.
Just didn't realise you'd touched that knobs like that.
To me, the clean channel especially is relatively dark.
Yeah, cool.
I do use at home. I do have the bright switch in all the time, and I push the treble up a bit. It can be quite dark, but if you crank it, push it, it gets that extra weight, and the top end comes out too.
But it's easier to add top end to something that's dark than rather try and get rid of top harshy, spiky,
exactly right.
Sadness,
so let's maybe turn a gain down ever so slightly, but it sounded good pushed a bit actually with that guitar. And then what I was getting at is I'll add the boost because it has each channel has a boost. So if we clean it up a bit more again and then use a boost. So this is more cleaned up clean.
Now the Santana lick.
Nailed it. Totally nailed it.
It's had this, really good amps. They had this thing where it's up front, like forward.
More three-dimensional. Yeah, it has.
It's not like a mid-forward thing. It's just a forward thing.
Actually, let's try this just quickly with a Tele. I do quite like the way the Tele sounds through this. I should also mention we're using these rather lovely pig hog cables.
Pig hog.
Pig hog. So the same setting that Alex had just before, just on a Tele on a bridge pickup. Maybe don't treble back a little bit on that. Has a lovely clean, and it takes pedals really, really well, I find as well, because I've been using it in a lot of videos at my place. Oh, boosted, okay. It has a lot of character, the clean sound, I find.
Golf clap.
Oh, sorry. Yes,
Golf clap. I do like the boostedness too. The boosticity.
It sits in a good place. Again, where it boosts and how it boosts.
Take two. Yeah.
It sounds like, let's quickly just do P90s as well while we're on the clean channel, just to check it out. Yeah, I really love this amp. This has really become my favorite amp and my go-to amp for everything now. Oh, so Gordon Smith guitars, the Gatsby, and there's a video for it up here. We can turn it off. Does it make a difference? Maybe a little difference having an effect sweep on and off. Anyway. So with the boost on. It's fat. It's a nice fat AC/DC sort of sound. But it's dynamic, so you go neck pickup, you pick softer. With effect loop. It's a lovely clean channel. Shall we now move on to channel 2, right? So you've got channel 1, which is clean. If you push it, it turns into this sort of plexi, lots of weight, lots of bottom end thing. Then you boost that, it kind of goes into that sort of hot rodded plexi kind of place.
Yep.
Have we done it actually? Let's quickly just do gain on full and boost with the Strat.
Sure.
It's a lovely sound.
Giddy
So
up.
you can, that's channel 1 with the gain all the way up and with the boost, right? But if we go to channel 2, right, these settings, we'll have the tone switch off for now. It's sort of a mid-boost kind of thing, which I actually think is almost necessary in this. But anyway,
Sure.
we'll get to that. Channel 2
Yeah.
sounds like this. So that's with the gain down a fair bit.
Yep.
So it kind of takes over where the other one left off, basically, right? So if you go to channel 1, gain up, boost, that's sort of where that one starts, roughly. Maybe slightly different voiced. It's a bit fizzier, maybe, more martially. Like more that kind of 800 kind of fizz.
Yep.
Let's now do that lower gain setting, and I'll bring the tone in. So that's a boost between 500 hertz and 1 kilohertz, so 500 to 1000. So mids of the mids. Mid-mids. I think the mid boost sounds really good on this. I really like the mid boost on this. It sits in a really, really good spot and brings out nice sort of mids out of it. Okay, well, let's turn it off again. Let's go up with the gain a bit. Let's see how far we can take it
Go.
with the Strat. Turn the gain down a little bit.
Pretty bright though.
Treble down a little bit. Okay.
Bit yeah, g'day.
Okay.
Yeah, g'day.
Okay. So that's not, you couldn't see it because it was behind
That's
the headset.
fantastic.
But I turned the mids down a little bit and turned the tone boost up. So now, actually, let's quickly check it now. Let's compare cranking the mids versus the tone switch because they sit in a different spot.
Okay.
So this is now. Did you like? Actually, I thought it sounded good, sort of run about there, gain wise, a little less gain than what it was just then, like
Try
that sort
this.
of thing. So they definitely sit in a different spot to those mids. Oh, sorry, those mids. I do actually think it sounds quite good with those mids down a bit and with those mids on.
I feel like the tone thing just goes boop. Your whole sound just goes
forward a bit.
Forward.
Yeah. No, I do think it sounds really, really good.
It's not like a tube screamer mid push or anything.
No,
it's just like
it's subtle, but it's a nice subtle.
Very effective.
It's all the EQ sits in good spots. I think that's the thing with Engl as well. Maybe that's a German thing. I don't know. Is that a German thing? But they do sit in good places. Let's try this with P90s quickly. Same sounds, and then we'll do the boosted channel 2. Did I use this guitar before? Gatsby? Yeah, I used it before, didn't I? But then with that, it's almost a bit honky, isn't it, actually, with the P90s? Maybe let's bring the mids back a bit. It's a good sounding amp.
I feel like those P90s match better with the mid control rather than the mid boost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they're honkier pickups as they are. All right. Did you do the humbuckers with that channel?
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Okay. Well, let's do some of that, and then we'll get the boost going.
Yeah.
Which is so it's almost. I mean, in effect, you can almost think of it as a 4-channel amp. Because the boost, it does add quite a lot of boost to it, and it changes the sound quite drastically. So, okay, same settings with humbuckers. Sorry, mid-shred I cut your gain. But it adds quite a lot of gain. There's quite a substantial boost. That's what I mean. It's not just a boost. It's almost like an extra channel, just with shared EQ. But it adds quite a bit. Let's do
double channel.
Let's do the P90s one more time quickly, and then I'll do low tuning as well because you got to do some low tuning as well. Yeah.
Tough.
So let's do that with that in that setting, but maybe turn that off and boost that like you were saying. And then boost me. But yeah, do the boost. do some low tunings. This is my JMascis Squire. I'll put up a playlist for it up here. It's got the Tough Set bridge, which is awesome, and the Mad Love pickups Travis Bean style in a Jazzmaster, which I really like. And it's tuned to B standard tuning, and it sounds on these settings with the booster on like. And there's a gate. It's about halfway up currently. Hang on, turn the gate off. So this is with the volume rolled right down. I was waiting for the gate, but it didn't happen.
Cool.
But I mean, in a nutshell, that's the Retro Tube 100. So 2 channels, each boostable with a boost. You've got in the back. You've got. So I've got this. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I've got this little loopy 2-button foot switch connected here. If you connect it with TRS cable, there are, I think, 4 foot switch options you have. So you can use with the TRS, it groups them into 2. So the one I always use, and I use on all my Engl amps at home, one is always the gate and the effects loop. I don't really use the effects loop at home, but the gate. So I have a gate on. So when you have it sitting on this, that's loud. Gate, yeah, right. It gets rid of the sound. But then you can also do the channel switching. You can have the boost. I think one is channel and boost. And then you may have another one that does the tone or something like that. I don't know. And then you have the one that we can plug the Z9 foot switch in, the big, long, made out of metal thing, where it does all the switching and you can program stuff and all that sort of stuff. So that's we won't get too much into that. Then you've got the foot switch. You've got the effects loop with a control, so a blend control, and you've got 2 4-ohm, 2 8-ohm, and 1 16-ohm speaker output in the back. We're plugged into the 16-ohm. So Alex, I mean, I know this amp. I use it all the time at home. I use it in pretty much all my videos that I do at home now.
Cool.
This is sort of one of the maybe the first or second times you've ever actually played it. What are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I like it. Channel 1's really cool. That's pretty sweet.
Takes pedals really well too. It really is like that old school Marshall clean.
Yeah.
But you can then push it, and it has that girth to it, and it takes pedals really well. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, it definitely has this nice dimension, third dimension. It's kind of this thing. I found it with the Chandler amp too. This really nice handmade amps.
There's a video for it.
Sorry?
There's a video for the Chandler amp.
Cool. There you go. They have this really nice depth to it that's kind of really hard to describe. And may or may not come over in YouTube land with
Yeah.
a microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found that has it, and has this kind of really upfront thing.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Yeah.
It's a great amp. I really don't know why they discontinued it, really.
Yeah,
It was discontinued. I really, really like this amp. It also, I have them at home. I don't know if it used to come with it, or was it an extra thing you had to order? But you basically, this red panel here is Velcroed on. You can take it off. And there's one that's sort of an off-white, sort of creamy coloured one. And then there's one that's black. I've got them both at home as well, so you can change it. But to me, the red, that's sort of what it looks like.
We could template that, make some new ones, and put snakeskin Tolex on it for you. Yeah.
I don't know.
Or actual snakeskins.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
we have enough. There's enough.
to
We have
illustrate.
enough in my backyard, so
There you go. Organic amp front.
carpet snakes and stuff like that.
Yeah,
And,
there you go.
well, some brown snakes and tree snakes. We've got lots in my backyard.
Keep an eye
I'm
on.
sort of in a rural area.
Truly rule.
Yeah. sort of rural. Anyway, that's the Engl Retro Tube killer amp. If you want to check out some more Engl stuff, I'm going to put up a playlist for the Engl stuff here, and I guess see you in the next one.
See you in the next one. See you soon.